Good morning, guys. Today is going to be kind of a bittersweet adventure because we are leaving Cambodia today, which is pretty unfortunate, but we're looking forward to our time in Thailand, so it should be pretty good. Sad to say goodbye to this place, which has treated us well these last few days, despite they're gone now, but there were like 20 bugs and a lizard up there. Let's just get to the Siem Reap airport. Cambodia, thank you. We're here at the Siem Reap airport, ready to head off to Bangkok. And it's so sad that we have to leave Cambodia today. I wish we could stay really for this entire 2 weeks, really forever, to be honest. This place is incredible. The history is so rich, the nature is so beautiful, the people are some of the nicest people I've ever met. I mean, this morning I was Facebook messaging with my pen pal Siem, and he said he wanted to play football with me this afternoon. And sadly, of course, I'm gonna be in Bangkok, but I really wish I could take him up on that offer and play football with him, because that would be so much fun. And even in a country with a lot of problems with general poverty and even with landmines, I still think that people here manage to be very optimistic and happy in general, and have made the best of the conditions in which they live, which I really, really admire. And Buddhism helps them to find peace in times of war, where people like me find war in times of peace. So I think that's something I should try to take away. With all my petty fights, finding war in times of peace, I should really learn to find peace with myself and with other people, just like they do here in Cambodia. And I will really miss this place. I will really miss the people. It was so sad saying goodbye to our guides, Untak and Sarah. They were amazing. And really, that's all I have to say. So Cambodia, I will miss you. Arun, Chum Reap Lia. Now let's spin to Bangkok. And here we are at Suvarnabhumi International Airport, just outside of Bangkok, Thailand. So we're here in a new country. Our flight got delayed for an hour, so we're a little bit later than expected. We were supposed to land here at 10:30, and right now it's 11:52. And our flight, the last bag are coming out from Siem Reap, so I've got to keep my eye out for it.
Hold on to my mind.
And this is our lunch location. A nice pretty restaurant right along the banks of the river that the entire city of Bangkok is built around. I am going on a tour of it later, like riding down to a temple along the river on a boat. Yeah, this water is pretty freaking disgusting, but it's still cool because it's very authentic Bangkok, standing along the waterfront, the foundation of this city. I'm like really tempted to step on this barge right now, but alas, back inside the restaurant. So we're taking a longboat ride to the Great Temple Wat Pho. And this is pretty awesome. I'm kind of scared because we are very close to the water. Woo, baby! We're headed this way, towards the Gulf of Thailand, 52 kilometers in that direction. Ah! We're tipping! We're tipping! Alright, we're cool. We're cool now that we're doing it.
Me and my vlog right here.
church. I was not expecting this. So we're going down one of the canals of Bangkok now, turning off the main river, and now we are pretty wet. But it's kind of nice since it's 93 degrees Fahrenheit or 34 degrees Celsius out here. So it's honestly not that bad to be hit by this disgusting water. Oh, I feel the speed. So nice. Going fast through the canals of Bangkok. Oh wow, that's cool. I didn't realize they had these. The houses on stilts. Yeah, I didn't know anything about this city, so I had no idea they had stuff like this. So, I didn't want to film because I respect your privacy, but here on the canals of Bangkok, somebody just tried to sell us like some hats and fans and stuff. That's super interesting, and it's also a telling state of what some people in Bangkok are forced to do because of poverty, forced to go out onto the canals and sell stuff to try to make any money. I had no idea Bangkok's canal system was so expensive. Like, we've been traveling along this river for what? A good 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Whoa! Look at that lizard right there. That is massive. I'm not even sure what kind of lizard that is. We think it's a Komodo dragon. And now we're back on the main river. And the chop is... We're capsizing! Sorry for the high-pitched screams. I know you're a long way from the ocean. Oh my god, look at how choppy this is. Why is it even this choppy? What a first day in Bangkok. Wow. Look at the design on this temple. So much detail in the tile and all the colors. And obviously this beautiful gilded statue. This was totally worth the 45-minute choppy boat ride, which in itself was awesome. I mean, despite being under repair, it still looks pretty majestic and pretty awesome. Yeah, so back here it's like really peaceful. Despite being in the middle of a huge city at one of its biggest tourist attractions, which, you know, I would expect so many people to be here, but it's like pretty empty, which is so nice because we just have this beautiful place to explore. Just look at all the coloring here. This is... I have no idea how long this took to build, but this is so impressive. Sadly, we aren't allowed to go up, but I don't know if that much detail shows up on this, but the architecture of this is just incredible. Personally, I'm a fan of old societies, just because my favorite subject in school was history, so they're more interesting to me, because they're a living reminder of the way things were. So I personally, so far, think the temples in Cambodia were cooler, but this is an awesome start. You know, this is a very cool place. So this temple is like pretty tall. I was not expecting that. So despite being an idiot, we're finally here. This is Wat Pho. And wow, this is all so intricate and completely gold plated, which is awesome. My ticket to view Wat Pho and the great reclining Buddha inside. Alright, well this is cool. Alright, so this is just the head right here. It's 15 meters high, which for those of you in America is about 50 feet. And it's 46 meters long, which I believe to be 153 feet. And oh my god. Yeah, there's no way I can capture the scale on this. This is just absolutely massive. 50 feet high, 153 feet long. That's insane. Obviously, I can't get more than just the tiniest bit of him any single shot. The reason why this Buddha is reclining is to symbolize nirvana, which is extinction, and that is the ultimate goal in Buddhism. Because Buddhism is derived from Hinduism, which believes in a repeating cycle of lives, and the Buddhist goal is to live a life of such moderation that you receive release from that cycle of reincarnation and eventually are gone forever. I mean, I don't really even know like why the Thais had the incentive to build such a big sculpture, but I'm glad they did, because this is absolutely incredible. This is like Miss Newman's dream. Okay, so there's his feet there, and there's no way I can get any sense of scale on here, except maybe you see Natalia's head right there, and Ayana and Paula. That should give you some sense. Until you are actually here, you won't believe how big this thing is. So this right in front of us is Pra Ubosot, the ordination hall, which is a building used for monastic rituals today. And look at the detail there, with the golden leaved roofs. And here's the pagodas of 4 kings, right here. And these were all constructed during the reign of King Rama III. Oh, sorry, actually this building was built during the reign of King Rama I and expanded during the reign of King Rama III. But I mean, the detail in the tiles and everything here, I mean, I have no idea how they built that, how much work that took. Just these beautifully intricate pagodas. So I'm off to explore here, and the grounds are huge, but I have a terrible sense of direction and I'm probably going to get lost, so I'm going to have to skip out on seeing some stuff. Yeah, but this building is just huge. And then look at this, all the gold-plated statues of Buddha. There are so many of them in here. I mean, how many identical statues did they build? None of them are exactly identical. All of them have him in some different position, meaning that they all mean different things. So I guess we should take a closer look at the pagodas of the 4 kings. Each one of them is 42 meters tall, which translates to about 135 feet. You know, imagine, these are pretty tall. These look pretty tall, right? Well, they're shorter than that Buddha. So that should just give you some perspective on the Buddha. Yeah, I'd really like to explore that area. So who cares if we get lost? I'm going to go explore. Because like the gold plating over here is better than the gold plating anywhere else. Alright, how do I get into this complex? I have no idea. I guess this must be an extension of Pra Ubosot over here, because this map doesn't really give a name to it. This right in here is Prabuddha Chinasri, and I don't know anything about it other than that it's really beautiful, and then I have to get away from here because people are being quiet and meditating in there. This is Prabuddha Theva Patimakon, and it is the big Buddha inside Pra Ubosot. And it's pretty amazing. I don't know where anybody is because I got separated, and that's okay. I like exploring on my own. Alright, so I just got to the Residence Hotel in Bangkok, which is actually a pretty nice place. This bed is super comfortable, so hopefully I sleep well. I said in part of my vlog section from Wat Po that I enjoyed exploring alone. Well, that all changed a few minutes later when I realized that I was actually separated from the group, and there was nobody at the meeting point because they had, without telling me, moved the meeting point. So I spent about 10 minutes or so walking around searching for people, just like circling back and forth from the meeting point and around the temple complex. And I actually had to turn my phone off airplane mode and call and message Mr. Hughes. So that was interesting. Yeah, I got super stressed by that, so I did not film at the flower market, which I was originally going to. So people are super tired. I'm not actually as tired as other people, so we don't really have a plan for dinner. We're kind of just maybe going out to a restaurant at 8:30, maybe doing stuff on our own. We're having a chill, low-key night. I'm not gonna film anything, so thank you guys for watching today. Peace.